Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka NerdAndProudOfIt, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today. So we can talk about the Masters of the Universe Secret Lair Superdrop. They finally did it. It's finally happening. Insert the office meme. They doing a Masters of the Universe Secret Lair. And I said I hate Secret Lair. I actually do. But if they do a Masters of the Universe one, I'm gonna buy the shit out of it. Because I fucking love Masters of the Universe. Yes, it's gonna be one of those videos. Crackle with Power. It's the first card of the By the Power of Grayskull Super Drop or Secret Lair drop. I think that's not the Super Drop. All of them are the Super Drop, right? So let's say the Secret Lair drop By the Power of Grayskull. Crackle with Power. And we got He-Man's Battle Harness. That's how I want to look after 6 beers, but unfortunately I don't. We also do have Man-at-Arms, Master Tactician, and Orko, Troll and Magician. I love these cards. I actually think they look pretty cool because these 5 of the By the Power of Grayskull, I'm going to say this as often as I can, drop actually seem to have kind of original artwork. It looks to me original. I'm not sure. All the cards are not original. Everything is reprinted. And as you see, Man-at-Arms Master Tactician is Brainor Battlehammer of Forgotten Realms. So Man-at-Arms is a dwarf is Man-at-Arms. I'm not sure. I don't like this. He-Man Champion of Eternia. Eternia. I wanted to say Vinota, and that's why I said Eternia. Yeah, Vinota reprint He-Man Champion of Eternia. I think the He-Man actually looks pretty cool, but honestly, why not make a mechanically unique He-Man? I don't get this at all. Is it because Mattel and Hasbro are actually not going well together, and they probably can't keep the license, but they would have the license for this drop, so who knows? We got the second drop, and the name of the drop is Was that a good Skeletor laugh? I'm not sure. Maybe it was. I hope it was. We got the Bottomless Pit, actually not renamed, but obviously we had this before. Enchantment. And we got Rally the Evil Warriors, which is Preach the Multiverse, which probably is a Marvel card. I'm not sure. It is the cartoon version, and that means in the whole Secret Lair Super Drop we do not have a matching Skeletor for the He-Man, which I think is kind of lame, because all the Skeletor cards are of the cartoon, as you can see here as well. We have an Evil Warrior Shroud, and we have Skeletor's Villainous Glee. Yeah, I'm gonna ride this train in the wall. You see the little quote on the bottom of Skeletor's Villainous Glee. I love it. It's one of those videos, folks. I'm super excited about this. I hate a lot of it. I like a lot of it as well. It's because it's probably my favorite brand. I grew up with Masters of the Universe since I was 6 or 7, and I still have my old toys. It's fantastic. We got a legendary creature, Skeleton Rogue. Why is he a rogue? Why is he not a villain? I'm not sure. Skeletor, Lord of Destruction. Tiny Bones the Pickpocket, maybe because Tiny Bones is a rogue, right? All of Eternia will be mine. Yes, it's pretty cool, but like I said, we don't have a matching He-Man, because He-Man seems to have the original artwork. Skeletor obviously only has the cartoon artwork, which is a little bit weird. Brings us to the third Secret Lair, which is She-Ra, Princess of Power. And we start out here with Catra, Force Captain. Yes, she's capturing She-Ra a lot, obviously. Catra is kind of cool, kind of a cool, badass villain, I think. And we got Bo, Master Archer, and he's a legendary creature, human soldier as well. Quick with a joke, quicker with an arrow. Wow, that was a good one. Catra quote is kind of okay. Power obeys those willing to take it. I'm not going to even make fun of it because it's kind of cool. We got a full art soul ring, showing what I believe is She-Ra's transformation. And we got a reprint of Silence. The artwork actually is pretty cool, and I believe it's Glimmer, She-Ra's friend. Why do I know this? I don't know. I watched She-Ra as well as a kid, because as a kid, I loved everything about Eternia and Masters of the Universe and She-Ra. I didn't care if it was for girls. Nowadays, everything's for everybody. So I was ahead of my time. Obviously, we do have She-Ra, Princess of Power, as well as Swiftwind, Steed of She-Ra, which looks pretty cool. I personally think obviously we had the Masters of the Universe movie. I liked it. A lot of people seem to like it. Check it out on Amazon Prime. I think they made the best out of it. I did a review for IGN and I gave it a 9 out of 10. I really, really loved the movie, but I was expecting Masters of the Universe cards and I thought, it's not happening. And now actually after the movie, it's finally happening. Maybe it took a little bit longer. We do have Allies and Enemies of Eternia as well, which is the 4th Secret Lair drop. We got Beastman, Savage Henchman. I think he looks really, really cool. We got Cobra Khan in the back, Merman and Trapjaw, Savage, Loyal, and Utterly Relentless in service to evil. Evelyn, obviously, we all know her. Her magic answers only to her ambition. Kind of like the artwork here as well. Looks a bit like the comics I'm reading at the moment. It's pretty cool. Allies and enemies need to have allies as well, because the sorceress obviously is an ally. It's a bird wizard, which is interesting. And we got Tila, warrior goddess. If you have seen the movie, there's a nice joke about that in the movie as well. Don't want to give you any spoilers, but you should have seen it by now. Steel answers faster than magic ever could. I think these look kind of cool as well. My personal favorites, though, are Many-Faces, actor of Eternia. I don't think Many-Faces is an actor. At least that's not how I know him. Although, of course, he has 3 faces. The robot, the human, and the monster. But I think that's because there were evil experiences with him. At least that's how it is in the German audio plays. And we got Trapjaw, Wizard of Weapons. I always love Trapjaw. I think he's one of my favorite villains, together with obviously Skeletor, but also Triclops and Beastman, the originals. Many-Faces, love it. I think it's my favorite of all the Secret Lair drops. And then we got, I had to catch my breath here. We got Sold Separately, which I think refers to certain posters which said Sold Separately because He-Man was sitting on Battlecat or Skeletor was sitting on Panther. And obviously those were not sold together until a certain point when they had the double box with both of them, the bundle. But Battlecat, obviously one of my all-time favorites. I love Battlecat. I wanted to name my cat Battlecat, but it's named Jonesy after Aliens. So the next cat I'm getting, hopefully it takes a long time because I love my cat. I love Jonesy. But the next one might be called either Battlecat or Cringer, depending on his or her personality. We do have the Sword of Power, and we do have the Bone Throne, Skeletor's Bone Throne. I would have loved original cards here as well. Sword of War and Peace, okay, it fits. And the Bone Throne, people, if you already do a reprint, Wizards of the Coast, why do you not reprint it as the Throne of Bone or the Throne of Bone as the Bone Throne? That would have fit. It's around since Alpha, guys. We got 2 Command Towers, which is actually 1 card because I think it's front and back. At least that's what I understood. We got Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain, obviously, here. I hate it that we do not get a really cool land that is called Castle Grayskull. I hate it that we do not have a really, really cool swamp-like dark black mana land that is Snake Mountain, or black-red would be cool, and for Grayskull I would say green-red would be nice as well, something like that. It is what it is. Yeah, those are kind of okay. If you spend more than, I think, $180, you get the Swan Song, which obviously here features a laughing Prince Adam, which is a reference to the cartoon as well. I think the foil version costs around $200 and the non-foil $150. If you buy both, you get it for $335. Honestly, folks, I'm pretty hyped, and there's a lot of stuff wrong with this. I get it. You hear my sarcasm here and there, but everything Masters of the Universe is interesting to me and is something I get excited about. So honestly, having a He-Man card in Magic the Gathering is something I personally like a lot. I'm looking forward to a full set of this because obviously if this does well, they're gonna make a He-Man set. I hope they don't rush it as they did with Spider-Man, but we'll see. Folks, stay healthy, stay frosty. Thanks a lot for listening. By the power of Grayskull, I will talk to you next time. Bye, folks.